Hi everyone, welcome again to another Teacher Joseph podcast. Over the last few podcasts, I've been telling you about the importance of journaling. To have a notebook to write down your thoughts and your ideas. And if you don't have a notebook or you're concerned about privacy, you can use a tablet. For example, I use Noteshelf. As you can see here, these are all the notebooks that I've set up. They've all got different names, different ideas. There we are. And you just click on one of these, like for example, let's say this one. Yeah. And you can see my handwriting there. If you scroll up, you can get a new page. You see? Just not sure if you can see that or not, but it's basically a lined page. And you can put whatever you want on there. See? You can draw, you can write, you can do anything. And that's where I make my poems some days. Let me just get rid of this. Has a little rubber, and you can take away the thing that you've just scribbled there. As I was saying, this is where I write my poetry, and I would encourage you to do the same. You don't have to do poetry, but maybe it's something you'd like to explore. I use an app called Noteshelf. It's very good. There's different versions of it. I have an old version that cost me about £6-7, I think, maybe less. That's €8 or €9. But there's a newer version out. You have to buy it. It doesn't upgrade. It's about £6-7, and the good thing about that one is it synchronizes between Windows and Android and iOS. It's wonderful. I really, really like these apps where you can journal. And I'm going to read you one of my poems that I've written because, we talk about language learning and we talk about how hard it is. And it is difficult, there's no question. But I wanted to write a poem to capture the idea that you're doing something which is a lovely thing, but maybe you're struggling, maybe something's happening. For example, you're driving in the countryside, beautiful day with the family or the girlfriend or whoever, and while you're driving, suddenly your tire blows off. And you think, oh, of all the days for this to happen, I'm in the countryside with my family, my dates, whatever. And this afternoon, I have a job interview. Life is good, but it's not so good now because I have to go to get my car repaired, which really messes up my day. And you think to yourself, well, where's the good in that? Where's the actual moment where you grow? This is a very interesting thing. And I've been wondering about that. Where is that moment, when you can see the good in what's happened? Many of us can't. With some events, especially death, we'll never see the good in the events. But I think what does happen, though, is our minds are pushed open because we can't find a reason for what's happened. So we have no choice except to accept it. And that's tough sometimes, just to be told, well, you have to take it. And I was trying to capture that moment of when your thought moves up. And that's the poem that I've written. And I want to share it with you. I'm going to read it. This poem is called O Looming Angel. And I wrote this poem just to capture that moment of when your thoughts go upwards. So the idea is here that the trial, the example I gave of the car breaking down, is actually an angel. That's the metaphor I'm using, which is pushing you up. And that's why this poem sounds a bit religious or spiritual, because I'm taking the trial, and that thing which is making you suffer is actually pulling you up or pushing you up. Let's read it, okay? And I'll be interested to see what you think of this. So remember to leave some comments. It's called O Looming Angel. O Looming Angel, how you scold me, forcing me to grow by day. On a touch, your lashes hurt me. Still, there is no other way. Stubbornly, I try to protest as you raise the sword in hand, sent by him who knows me better, holds my life upon his hand. Screeching on the ground with loathing, like a demon lost in hell. Blessed lash, you cleanse each moment, for my soul you will not sell. Your wings, I hear them crash above me, brilliant whites like clouds in sky, legs like steel and eyes so fiery, I have no choice to do or die. Blessed beings, soar above me, rain down truth to wash me clean, purer, brighter understanding from the worlds of all unseen. Now, I was just sitting with my stylus, going over this. It's a lovely poem, and I just wanted to really capture that moment of when we think we've lost everything, but that event where we think we've lost everything actually takes us higher. It takes us into a new place. It takes us to meet new people. It might take away one material opportunity, but it opens another. It might be teaching us patience. It might be teaching us something. And it's not so important to go looking for it. It's just the whole idea that this experience could be seen as an angel which lifts you. And I wanted to share that with you because when you write stuff like this, you're left with that feeling of, that's really nice. I like that. I feel kind of relaxed now. My life makes more sense, Maybe you'd like to share a poem with me that you write. I'd like that. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye now.